Kennedy, and the crowd yells, "And the President of the United States." And I can see his suntan all the way from here.
This is a sad time for all people. We have suffered a loss that cannot be waived. For me, it is a deep personal tragedy. I know that the world shares the sorrow that Mrs. Kennedy and her family bear.
And it was almost eerie, quiet, because we didn't have to do much talking. We were on a direct flight, and it's very simple navigation. And FAA gave us anything we wanted.
To Andrews Air Force Base in Washington, and Robert Abernathy of NBC News.
Behind the casket is Mrs. Jacqueline Kennedy. To her right is her brother-in-law, the Attorney General, Robert Kennedy.
Jack loved Air Force One and flying, and said, certainly if it could be arranged, do you suppose they could do the flyover? And it was her idea, and it was said just like that.
Hey, go!
Made the gesture, of course, of wanting the now former President of the United States, Lyndon Johnson, to go back to his home state in Air Force One. They got to Austin, of course, and when they got there, I got a phone call. Not really a frantic phone call, but kind of a phone call of concern from Paul Thornhill. He said, "Ralph, you're not going to believe this, but we've been ordered to take everything off the airplane." And when I say everything, they took the matches that had the presidential seal, they took the cigarettes that had the presidential seal, they took the tissues, the towels, the dishes that Jackie Kennedy had arranged to put on board the airplane that had special flavor and special significance to the airplane alone. All those things were gone. And the most important thing was that the conference room chair that the president used all the time, we call it the king chair, well, they took that seat off too.
A meeting between the leaders of China and the United States is to seek the normalization of relations between the two countries, and also to exchange views on questions of concern to the two sides.
Into the airplane, I monitored it, I put it over the PA system throughout the airplane so the people in the back could hear it.
That I will faithfully execute.
That I will faithfully execute
The office of President of the United States.
the office of President of the United States.
And will, to the best of my ability, preserve...
Something like 2.5 minutes after 12, 13 miles southwest of Jefferson City, Missouri, at 39,000 feet, when Gerald Ford said,
So help me God.
So help me God.
we ceased being Air Force One, and we immediately then changed the call sign to SAM 27,000, and we proceeded to San Clemente with that kind of a call sign rather than Air Force One.
Mr. Gorbachev, open this gate. Mr. Gorbachev, tear down this wall.
Time changes everything. Time makes everything new. Time changes everything, and time has changed the way I feel about you. About you. Time has changed the things you like about me. Time has changed the way you see right through me. Time has changed conversations we've had. Time has changed this life that we searching for integrity, first the key. Service before self is what you hold dear. Excellence in